Yeah, so it's the first time Carrera Cup North America has been to Long Beach, and it's actually our first true street course that we've run because we had none last year. And Long Beach is very much a true street course, and it's got a lot of history as well. It's been around for a long time. Really, really cool event. A lot going on this weekend, and we have everything from trucks, drift cars, sports cars, and Indy cars racing around the track all on one weekend.
Porsche's done a great job setting up the paddock specifically for this at the Long Beach Convention Center. It's a really great place for 40 plus Porsche 992 GT3 Cups to be racing next to each other. From a fan standpoint, from a driver standpoint, I think they're having a lot of fun, but there's some real potential for danger out there.
The consequences are very high. It's really tight, there's no runoff. You gotta take some risks in certain places, but then you also gotta be really careful and kind of get in a groove and set your marks and have a lot of self-control to not overstep your boundaries.
First time at Long Beach, first street circuit for me. It's a lot different from what I'm used to, for sure. You know, the walls, whether you want to try to ignore them or not, they're there and they're always in your peripheral vision. So, you know, you got to account for the fact that you can't really make a mistake, but you need to push at the same time.
It's actually, I think, first time all the drivers have been here except for me. I was here about 10 years ago in an ALMS race, but that was a decade ago, so none of that really matters now. I barely remember the track. There's a couple areas that I'm probably more comfortable in than a lot of the drivers were in the first session, but now we've had 2 sessions, so none of that matters anymore. The top 10 guys are all up to speed. So really the idea is finish well, stay clean. We're testing at Laguna next week, and then we have a race the week after that. So qualifying, super critical. Track position here, what you get from qualifying, very, very important. So really focus on qualifying well right now, and that'll get us hopefully off to a good start in the race. It's warming up. We're like air conditioner in there, so we come out here and it's like 30 degrees warmer.
88.
So. 88. It's already 88 out here? They're running Group C cars out there on track. I got to go look at that. The Mazdas, four rotor Mazdas. I don't know about one of those cars at this track. I don't know. Just about to head out for practice 2. Got to see the track this morning, real early in the morning. By far the earliest sessions we ever do. Yeah, I mean, it's fun, it's interesting, and it's exciting and thrilling, and throws a lot at you. Green flag.
When you get it right, there's a good reward. When you get it wrong, even by just a little bit, there's a pretty big price to pay. I went a little bit wide into turn 1 and just nicked the end of the tire wall. So just a bumper and part of the wing was affected. And so I get the throttle, I start going out, and I didn't even really feel anything. It felt like I just hit a little bit of a bump. And I look in my mirror and I see like all this black shit.
Oh, wow. So it didn't even shift the car that much. It
I just hit the bodywork.
P2, 8.1, S-Step, Van Berlo, U, Dickinson, Thompson, Fisher. Van Berlo's 19.9 now, S-Step 20.0, Dickinson 20.3, you're 20.4. So Lee, you'll be an impound car most likely, so just pay attention to what the green and white cars are doing.
I'm pretty happy. I mean, P4 in the end, I think I was second for a while. I mean, really good lap, a couple of good laps actually in a row. Really, really comfortable in the car and everything. So, I mean, the guys that are in front of me are really fast guys. Race tomorrow, we're starting in a good position for sure.
30 minutes until we are closed for the evening. Thank you.
Close, golly. Motors sound like they're running clean today.
What did Pat run? What's P1?
Pat Long in a 962.
What's the
P1
time?
122.
That's pretty fast.
In that car now, I mean, that's as fast as I would want to go in it.
John Hindhaugh and Jeremy Shaw with you on another picture-perfect day on the streets of Long Beach. Rounds 3 and 4 of the Porsche Carrera Cup North America presented by Visit Cayman Islands.
Pack up and pair up, pack up and pair up. Careful with the hairpin. Remember, it's going to be a pretty late start. They'll get you right in front of the stand before we go.
Through into the tricky final right-hand corner. Almost a touch between the two front row Porsches there as they try to file side by side through the final corner. That tight right-handed hairpin. Green flag is in hand, and they're pretty close again as they come towards it. And they've touched again. There was Michelin on Michelin.
Green, 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 green. Go, go, go.
There, green flag is in the air, and Kai van Berlo streaks away. Now he moved across there.
Through turn 1 was good until the exit. Car in front of me just jumped on the brakes. I was full throttle. I mean, it's the exit of the corner. Everybody's full throttle. I don't know what happened in front of him, but he just jumped on the brakes, full brakes, and I just whacked him. As soon as I did that, I lost a ton of speed, and then everybody just kind of drove by.
Kai van Berlo telling me early in the week that the only time he looks in the mirror is when he's doing his hair, so he doesn't care what's going on behind him.
I actually ended up behind Dimitri, so we ran together for a long time, which was fun.
There's a car parked in the fountain.
And we've got a Porsche in the plants.
Dimitri Dimakos, he actually made up one position, but he's ahead now of his teammate, the more experienced by far, Lee Keen, who got shuffled back from 4th to 8th in that opening lap.
The battle for 7th and 8th. Dimitri Dimakos for 3:11 in the black Porsche, just going down Seaside now. And in behind him, the almost all red car, almost looks like a stock road car. There's a little bit of sponsorship on there with the 311 RS logo on the front end of the car. That's Lee Keen in the number 12 car. So 11 and 12 fighting for 7th and 8th. Just under half an hour to run, some debris coming out of turn, that'll be turn 8, won't it? And Kyle staying out of the way of the cars that come through. He's gone a lap back in that very distinctive half and half blue and yellow machine. So, oh, big dive down the inside. That was a ridiculous manoeuvre.
There's a car in the tires, turn 11.
Trenton might be getting asked to race control to have a word with race director, and there will be no coffee or biscuits for him there, I'm afraid. All kinds of carnage going on down at the hairpin. Is that the 29 that's gone around there as well, Jeremy? The red and white car, I think it is.
Full course yellow, full course yellow. Oil down in turn 11, oil or coolant, be cautious. Slow way down, slow way down. Turn 11, be slow.
Direction as quick as his teammate. It's absolute carnage here because oh, right, so there was another impact from that number 29, the red and white car, and then the leaders spun.
That was bizarre. Both leaders spinning there almost in unison. That was incredible.
Riley Dickinson
never seen that before.
Riley Dickinson didn't commit to the throttle there. I reckon he would have got all the way around if he had done.
Okay, Dimitri, it's 20 minutes right now, 20 minutes remaining. When this goes green, you need to get your head down and go on the attack. Copy? Try to get right up under McCann's wing for the start, Dimitri.
Got a good start, but he hasn't shaken off Parker Thompson. He's there. They've broken away a little bit from TJ Fisher in the silver car, that GT silver car in third. And another problem, this time for Vernon McClure in the number 10 Kelly Moss Road and Race.
Sounds like another car, driver's right, turn 10.
Oh, and a complete corner ripped off one of the cars. He's coming down to turn 8, down the straight, down Pine Avenue, and just pitched off to the right-hand side, and that's moved the wall. That is no wonder it's pulled the wheel off.
I'd say we'd had a little bit of mayhem in the streets of Long Beach, but we made it through. They're not finishing under green for sure. It's too big of a cleanup.
Checkered flag, as we surmised. So it is unofficially at the moment, with post-race tech to come, Kai van Berlo, who extends his championship lead with another win, his third in 3 races for McCann Racing. And, Dimitri Dimakos in 5th position for 311 RS Motorsport. I think he would have taken your hand off for that earlier on today.
Okay, anybody else need a cold beer?
Yeah. Beer man.
Yeah, we're done, man. We're done for today.
Well, the important thing is Estep had a bad day, so he's ahead of Dimitri in points. Problem is he's in a battle with these two guys. He was ahead of them at Sebring, so that's gonna back and forth a little bit.
That was a crazy one. It was a lot different than I expected. You know, I'm not that experienced, especially in this series. You're pretty much just hoping that nobody takes you out and just looking forward and seeing where you have to go. I had a feeling that there was probably going to be some sort of incident at some point of the race, and there was. I was able to get past the cars at turn 11 pretty clean. I think I made up another position or two there, so we were able to hold 5th, I think. Started P8, so solid run. The car's okay. Everybody's safe, so, you know, can't complain.
Riley and Van Berlo spun out because of all this water. There's water everywhere.
Van Berlo spun out?
Van Berlo spun out and Riley spun out, but Van Berlo spun out and was like, well, he's quick when he crashes too.
He was getting pinched by Riley. Yeah, but I don't. He didn't have to brake. Yeah, he didn't have to brake that hard. He could have just maintained his speed. He had already gone past.
He should have let him blend in.
Yeah.
But he didn't. He waited the last second and jacked the brakes.
makes no sense at all. He's here on the exit of turn 1. It doesn't make any sense why he's still there.
He's making some really
So then, yeah, he jacks the brakes. I can't go left. I'm fucked. Nailed him. And then I like catapult him, and then everybody's like, see you later. And then he's in the fountain.
And then watch Parker's car here.
Oh, he's all in the. Oh, he nailed Parker. It's really tough. Getting knocked back like that at the start of a race like this, and then to try to get back is almost impossible. So, yeah, let's see what we can do tomorrow.
So, is it what you expected? Like the race, the track, driving it, and the atmosphere and everything?
It's honestly a lot more.
It's a big deal, I think, for people that live in LA and everything. I mean, a lot of people come, as you can see. Like, it's a big deal. A lot of kids.
Yeah, it's good to see.
It's cool. A lot of these NSXs, actually, I've been seeing. Those things are pretty fast. They don't have a lot of horsepower.
Well,
but they have like really good bounce. So Senna was involved in like chassis tuning and stuff like that. Yeah, it's cool. There's a lot going on. There's all kinds of stuff in here. It's old El Camino looking service patrol. There's a Botox booth. Before, after.
This kid drives in our series, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he drives the car, the white car with yellow bumpers.
Right.
What is this car? It's got an old Datsun livery on it.
P3, Alan P3?
Yeah, I think it's a P3, but I don't know what series.
Have you driven any of these before?
No, I'm not. I don't fit. So that Mazda is a 767.
Yeah.
There were 767s before they did the 787, which looked like the green and orange one.
Right.
But I drove that white and blue one.
That's my favorite one out of everything.
Really?
Yeah. I think it sounds the best. These turbo Porsches, I mean, they're cool, but they just don't have the sound.
They don't. Nothing sounds like this.
No.
Nothing sounds like this. The first 935, basically. That's what I would definitely take that, and it's still fast.
How much power were they making?
There's a little knob, you turn them up and down, and turned up it's like 750. So
they're probably halfway down the straight by the time the boost comes in, though.
It takes a little while. Those for sure. So this is what Ryan's got, a car just like this, 997.1.
That's my favorite Cup car.
Yeah, he sent me a picture of it right when I got here. I raced him a bunch.
Yeah.
It's like old school. You still got the stick, no ABS.
They look like they're
ready to go. What are we doing? We're doing a wheel change? We have flat tire? What are we doing?
You know what? We're going out in stickers.
We got stickers? Well, these pups look ready to me. Go get dressed for race 2?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
It's kind of nerve-wracking because who knows what's going to happen. It's just sketchy out there.
I would assume they would sweep it.
I didn't look to see if for the truck race it was any better.
You'll know.
Yeah. I'll know right away.
You'll be able to tell us.
Start up, start up.
As the cars roll off the line, behind that beautiful GT3 road car.
All right, Dimitri, same drill as yesterday. Make sure you get heat in the brakes and the front tires. Really careful into one. You're not in a super good spot. Remember, you only have to stay in your lane until start-finish here. So watch where that line is when you pull away so you know where you can start moving.
So side by side, the two Kelly Moss teammates, Kai van Berlo on pole position, will lead them to the green flag for round 4.
So you plumb up quick as you can and be ready.
Is in the air and we are underway. The 40 minutes has started. The countdown has started round the outside. Here comes Riley Dickinson and his teammate. He's squeezing the ball center. He's 3/4 of a Porsche ahead, but down the inside, here comes Estep looking for a lane break. Riley Dickinson almost inevitably goes straight on to turn 1.
That was just dumb.
And everybody, wow, just about avoids him as they go through.
Oh, the guy on the outside misjudged his turn in and hit the tires, so Riley. Oh, this is all bad.
Oh, it's Dimitri.
Yeah.
Dickinson has only dropped down to about 7th position. I can't actually believe what I'm seeing there. A big touch on Seaside for the first time. It's the 13. That's the Chosky car, and don't tell me that's the 11. It is the 11.
Full course caution, full course caution. Dimitri, I got you on the monitor. I can't see anything like smoke. Yeah, Dimitri got into the 13 car back there at 9. I just looked like he got tangled up with him when they were coming in.
It looks like 13 hit Dickinson and then Dickinson hit Dimitri. So it's like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it's kind of what it looked like.
He had moved up.
Yeah, no, he did good. I mean, he is fine. I think he just got taken out in a chain reaction.
Here, let's see if they show it again here.
And Dimakos had the run on the inside. I'm not sure.
It's just one of them racing deals.
Yeah, I think that'll go down as a racing incident. Dimakos on the driver's left looked to be having a good run.
Okay, so on the monitor, the 7 car initiated that whole thing. So what's the deal?
Okay, let me.
Can you ask them, please?
Yeah.
Well, no, they know. They're just not they're looking too late in the incident. They don't see the 7 hitting Dimitri, so they just need to look again.
What do you think the chances of the car being ready for testing? Should be okay.
It doesn't look bad. I mean, from what I saw, it doesn't look bad. They mostly got tangled and slid together, and the other car took more of a hit. Let's be ready for the restart.
So we have got the 2 cars, the Wright Motorsport number 13 and the 311 RS number 11 cleared away. Good work by the track services and marshals, and it will be Kai van Berlo who sees the green flag with just on 20.5 minutes to go.
Only 1 bullet in the gun, let's go.
Side by side here into turn 8. What a
brilliant!
Great move!
What a move! That is a great move. Michael McCann for McCann Racing.
I think he hit the inside wall, John.
Yes,
I think he just clipped that inside apex wall at turn 8.
What do you think? Green, white checker? Probably. Lee, they're intending to go green this time, green, white checker deal.
When we come to the line, so let's see if we get the white flags or the checkers. I think we're going back to green, and
green.
So we go on to the last lap now. If you're watching online, that is not the checkered flag. That is incorrect on the Alcamel timing screen, and we are racing again. It's going to be a double on the West Coast for Kai van Berlo, and he's won all 4 this season.
It was a good start. That was the best start.
Yeah, the restart, you were chugging.
Yeah.
You're on on a straight line. That line's parallel with the wall.
Yeah.
You don't need to do anything. You had the better run. You're ahead of both of those guys. And going straight. And they hit you behind the door. You know, at that point, I'm done talking. To get hit behind the door is not your fault.
Disappointed. I mean, it was a good start. Made up 2-3 positions, and then this happened before the first lap was even complete. So definitely not how we wanted to finish the weekend, but trying to take away as many lessons as I can. Sometimes things don't go your way in racing, and you just gotta keep moving forward. So hopefully the guys don't have too much work to fix this up, and just move on to Laguna Seca.